Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Golden Gophers will put total leather and will get started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Rutgers offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football.
There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in, it's Campbell. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. They'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing day? Oh, he's got some space. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Rutgers. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Quick release by the QB.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. It's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Looking for a crease, it's Campbell. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strong. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Duff. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. And I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit, the defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really turning it on. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Duff. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Campbell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Weber. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running to the left. Got room to work. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So first down here as they go back to work. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And the Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Turner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just there.
And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Weber. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Strong. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Now from inside the red zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back. Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far. They already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the... He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick it away.
Oh, he's got a chance.
The return is tackled down at the
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. To the air, it's Lindsey. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Golden Gophers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Sweet cut there. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going. There he goes! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Caught behind the line, it's Turner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to the single running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Arizona State dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite quarterbacks from Jake Plummer to Brock Osweiler, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge.
Under fire!
Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Power football with the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Fires to the big fella. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
A sky-high punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the left side. Creates a little room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and short, the power run here. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Pushes ahead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Just when they're looking run, now up top. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Minnesota, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And he's just going to spike it. So now it's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
3rd down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Weber. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Campbell. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
2nd down coming up.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the run, it's Campbell. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. his fingers. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Duff. Touchdown, Rutgers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Finds his back in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Rutgers, 47. Minnesota, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Kicks it high high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The give to the back. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The give to the lone running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
They go to the ground. Find some fresh air. Got the 1st down and more. Oh, there's an alley to the left. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Raymond. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Scarlet Knights will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Houston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
At the 33. Brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
To kick it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The hand to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
2nd down.
They go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
2nd down.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Black. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time. Turning it on! Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. With the catch, it's Lanier.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hits the open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to get rid of it, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll bring it out. It's Benjamin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to Davis. Running into the open space.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. There he goes. He goes out of bounds. Really good pickup, an explosive run there, but that's going to be like a fabulous parting gift. Not enough to make a big difference. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.